Hey guys, how y'all doing? I just wanted to show you all this really good salsa that I like to buy. I'm gonna make some avocado homemade salsa and homemade salsa that I usually make for my garden, but this year just didn't. Things just got crazy. Excuse me. Things got crazy this year, and I just couldn't do it all. I've been cleaning up a lot of things and getting things organized, and I may have a fall garden, which I can have some stuff in my garden that's not going to be the same stuff as the summer garden, but that's okay. Me and my dad my dad cuts the bushes back and been really trimming up the yard and everything the last few weeks, getting everything nice and cleaned up and looking really good. And I still need to work on the garden. I still need to pull up the weeds. I've just been doing a lot of different things, like if you watch my videos, have been doing a lot of cleanup from the dumpster diving that I've done and everything. I've been doing a lot of, going to the blessing box and everything, and I need to go there in the next couple days or whatever. But anyways, I was going to show you all. These are not sponsored, but these are like my favorite salsas. La Mexicana, made with fresh tomatoes, mild salsa. It is so freaking good. As you can see, I've eaten a lot of it, but here's what it looks like. You can get it at Kroger's, I believe, is where I've gotten it from. But it's not sponsored, but it's really like the best salsa out there, I think, personally. I mean, you know how it goes if you're not going to make it homemade. The little crazy cat. Now, you've had some food, little crazy cat. He's just a kitten, but I just keep having to say to myself over and over, he's just a kitten, but he's a wild boy. The avocado verde Wally guacamole is not sponsored. Oh my gosh, I had some of this. Well, I've been eating on it. Now I can't get the thing off. It is so freaking good as well. These chips, I get different types of chips. These are just Kroger brand, and I mean, they're really good. Kroger chips, I think, personally. But, oh my god, look at that. It's freaking amazing. Like I said, this is the best avocado dip out there. I mean, I'm sure there's other ones, but this is, my favorite one. It is so freaking good. I forgot how good it was and everything. I'm going to make some homemade avocado dip and show you how I make that. And like I said, I'm going to make some homemade salsa dip and show you how I make that. But, anyways, let me show you. Look how good that looks. And it's delicious. I mean, and this one's delicious, okay? So there's that. Now, I'm going to show you all, let's see, this, I'm not going to eat all these chips, put these chips back. Let's just kind of show you, as a display type thing, how it looks and everything. I've already eaten a bunch of it anyways, So we'll put that over there. I'm going to eat those 2 chips or whatever. But anyways, okay. This is the albacore chunk white and tuna star kiss. And then I put, you can put whatever mayo you want on it. I liked it Hellmann's. And then mix it up. The crazy cat, he's already had some. I had to give him a little taste without the mayo. Okay. And then, okay, let me get it on here. Look here. Somebody might want to lick this clean. Here, Gabby. Okay. This is a good little thing to eat for a snack. Or, dinner or whatever. But mayo means some Hellmann's mayonnaise with albacore tuna. Get it chopped up real good and all. And some crackers. I like saltines. Zested crackers. You can use whatever you want on the crackers and all. Of course, now, I should have opened them beforehand. I didn't do that. Forgot about that. Hold on just a second. Let me see if I can open it with one hand. Let's see. Hold on just a second. Whoa. Hold on just a second. Let me just put this right here if I can. Okay. And then open the crackers up. This is a nice little, this is a nice little treat or dinner or snack or whatever, however you want to do it. Okay. There we go. And oh my gosh, it's just delicious like this, you know. And it's good for you. It's not real fattening, you know. If I can get it on the cracker here. It's good for you. And, you know, it's just not fattening, you know. Not as fattening as, you know, other things you could eat. And everything. So, it just, you know, tastes good. Crackers are not what to say. But anyways, there's those two things. I thought I'd show you those. And I'm going to show you how to make the salsa. I'm going to go to the farmer's market on a different day and get some stuff to make some salsa and show you how I make mine. So anyways, thank you all again for stopping by my channel. I really do appreciate everybody that stops by my channel. Like I said, I chose Gabby's Garden because I have been in the garden, you know what I'm saying, as far as like worked in my garden for 15 to 20 years, and this year just happened to have a flop. You know, things happen. What can you do? And anyways, I was thinking about starting another channel for my crafts and everything. I didn't realize that I needed to have them separate. It just kind of worked out this way for me. So anyways, you're supposed to have like a 10-minute mark. I'm not even at 10 minutes yet. I thought I could talk and talk. I mean, I talk a lot. But when you try to talk for 10 minutes and you're on a time thing, it's harder than you think it is. But anyways, what was I going to say? Just that I had got my number changed. I think I said this before. I've got my number changed. Forgot that I had my number changed, and I can go back into my old Gabby's Goods. But I'm sure I can probably get back into it. I'm taking a break from that channel right now, and I'm doing some stuff, other things I need to get done anyways, because I wanted to take a break, and I wanted to get some things done. Getting rooms cleaned up, and I have put a timetable for myself that I have another room that, it's just, I don't even know how that happened. That's just crazy. Anyways, things happen. And I'm going to probably show you that video as well. I'm going to get that cleaned up, and then a little bit more cleaned up in the house, and it should be cleaned up, and then I'll be able to show you all everything. And decorate some rooms and stuff like that. One's an office, one's a cat room. It was Bailey's room, but now Riley's room. It was, you know, Riley's room when he came along and everything. And when he came along, he was just so, you know, he was in a pet store, and I was not gonna be, you know, adopting another kitten. And he begged me to adopt him, so I had to. But I didn't have to. But I couldn't leave him there. He was just so cute. I mean, he was a black and white kitten, little baby kitten, and he was, you know, wanted me to pet him, took him out of his cage, and I was holding him, and he really liked it. And I put him back in his cage. He didn't like that. And excuse me, I spoke my allergy season here. Excuse me. He did not want me to put him back in his cage, I guess. And then he starts jumping, and this is his funniest story, really. He starts jumping up and down in his freaking cage. And I was like, oh my gosh, he really liked me and everything, because I'm kind of a cat person. I mean, I've always been a cat person. And I have a dog, and I'm a dog and a cat person, but first I was a cat person all my life. And he probably sensed that I loved cats or whatever, and apparently wanted to come home with me. And so when I put him back in there, I was looking around. He didn't really like that. I guess he got jealous, and he started jumping up in the cage. and I was working inside of PetSmart. I didn't work for PetSmart. I worked for um, some dog and dog and dog and cat food companies, um, and Natural Groundless and some other ones. Casey, little, for little, like, not chipmunks, but I mean, chipmunks, for little, like, animals and stuff like that. I can't even think of what they're called. And the little small animals. But anyways, and, I went back over there, and because the girl was like, God, this kitten is carrying on. I went back over there, and I held him again, and he was like, he had this look in his eyes like, take me home. And so I did, and the girl was like, can you take the other cat? And I was like, no, I can't take two. I didn't know how it's going to work out with Bailey, being the only cat and everything. And when I had Bailey, I had gotten him from an apartment community that I was working in out of town, and he was just so freaking cute, and it's just so hard. It's just still so hard for me to handle the fact that I guess he got ran over by a car. I mean, I was on Nextdoor and Facebook, lost and found, and it's just been really hard for me because it's still hard for me, because I had Bailey when he was 15 years old. I've had him since he was a baby, and he was a stray. And somebody dropped him off at the apartment community I was working at, and I couldn't, I just saw him. The first time I saw him, I knew I had to take him home. It's just really hard for me because he slept with me, and he wanted me to hold him all the time, and it's just hard. Something that a cat has never done before, but he must have been sick, and I didn't know, and he was going to go to bed anyways. A week later, I need to try to calm down. It's just so hard to even talk about still. Just miss him so much, and get really attached to some, he was a baby. He was my baby. I had him for 15 years. And anyways, I gotta stop and everything. Gotta collect myself here, but it's just hard. It's just so hard because, like I said, he used to sleep on me. He wanted me to hold him all the time. When I went to the bathroom, he wanted me to hold him. I gotta calm down because my allergies are starting to bother me, and I'm gonna get really upset. But anyways, what was I saying? Stop talking about that. But that's what happened, and I think he got run over by a car. But I don't want to talk about it anymore. If you want to know the full story, it's on the salad. It's on the salad video that's on Gabby's garden salad. The video about the salad. Okay, that my dad got me this salmon for my birthday. The next day, I ate the salad, and I couldn't eat it all. But anyways, back to the Riley thing, and I took him home. And the reason why I'm telling you the story is I took him home. He was so thankful to come home with me because, he was a little baby and he wanted a home so badly, and he was so thankful. And when I took him home, I was worried that him and Bailey weren't going to get along, and he was just so affectionate to Bailey. He, bathed him, and he, licked him, and he just looked up to Bailey. And now that Bailey's gone, I thought that was Bailey when I got this cat. I thought it was a cat. It was a kitten, and it wasn't anybody's cat anyway. It was a stray. And so, anyways, it's just I was so in denial that I thought that kitten was Bailey. Because that's how badly, and I was like, oh my God, you're losing it. This has really upset you badly because he was just a wonderful cat. He was a wonderful kitten and a wonderful cat. He was the best cat I've ever had. Because he was just so happy to see me when I got home and for me to hold him, and you know what I'm saying, like on my shoulder, and he just wanted me to hold him, or to the bathroom, and he wanted me to hold him. It's just really, really hard. And so this cat, I was in such denial over this cat, and it was a kitten, and I thought it was Bailey, and it looks like Bailey. His face looks like Bailey. His eyes look like Bailey. His body doesn't look like Bailey, but his eyes and his features, his Bailey had these little white hairs on him, on his chest, and Benny has these white little hairs. So, anyways, I just thought they'd get along, but apparently they don't get along very good. But it does say online that they'll learn to get along. Hopefully, I mean, I think what it is Riley is really a sweet cat, and Benny's a sweet cat. But I think what it was is Benny being a stray, and he's a baby, and then Riley's not affectionate towards him like he should be, but maybe he eventually will be. I mean, I just can't worry about it, but I hope it works out. I do hope it works out, because that would be a very hard thing, having two animals that hate each other and everything. And I can't rehome this kitten because I've gotten attached to him. He is really sweet and everything. I had to give him some tuna to calm him down. I mean, he'd already had his freaking kitten chow, but, he's a spoiled little kitten now. And, what was I trying to say? Just basically that it's just, you don't know if it's going to work out or if it's not going to work out. Riley's outside because, he only be around the other cat. I mean, he likes to be outside, but, I hope that, like I said, enough about that. I hope they get along. I do. I really do. And I guess that's the reason why I didn't have a problem with bringing Riley home. His name wasn't Riley. They named him Jameson. I mean, what a horrible name for a little kitten. Jameson. And he didn't know his name, and he liked the name Bailey, and I'm like, that is great and all, but we can't have two names Bailey. We can't have two cats their names Bailey. And then I was trying to think of a name for Riley, like Oreo, or I couldn't think of a name. And then I finally said Riley, and he had a look on his face like, yeah, I like that, so I'll take that name. And then as far as this black cat goes, I had named him like Kit Kat. I still call him Little Kitten or Little Cat, and call him Kitten. He doesn't fully know his name. I even thought about calling him Binks, because that's cute from Hocus Pocus. But anyways, I named him Benny. I mean, and I think he does kind of know that name or whatever. But anyways, these are some two good things to try out if you're hungry, and they're not very fattening, and everything, and they're very filling. And I don't know how I got off on that, but I was trying to basically say that, some cats they do, and some cats don't like each other. I mean, just, hope that they do like each other. It says online that the cat whisperer, he's not a whisperer, but cat person, the main guy, that I can't even think of his name, Jackson something, that I've been watching his videos, and they say, how to, maybe that I didn't, you know how it goes. You're supposed to, like, introduce them, not very little at a time, so I've been trying to pull back and reintroduce them. But I think what it is that little kitten charged on Riley, and he didn't like that. And then who would want to be charged in their own home? The little kitten, spoiled little kitten and everything, tried to charge on him, and I got there before anything happened. I was in the room. I mean, I'm not going to leave them alone together. Riley can go outside and the little kitten can stay inside, but they're not going to be left alone. And then Gabby is like a freaking referee. She starts barking and, like, takes Riley aside. I mean, that's just wild. I mean, Gabby was doing these horrible things too. Like, I mean, she couldn't help it. She's just a dog. And, when at 9 or 10 o'clock at night, or 9, around 10 or 11 o'clock at night, Gabby started barking. And because that meant that Bailey was coming home, and I had to deal with that for like 2 months, and finally she stopped doing it. I never thought she was going to stop doing that. It was tearing me up. It didn't before because I knew Bailey was coming home and everything. But it's just been really, really hard for me. I've been having that to deal with, and the fact that I've been trying to clean everything up. So, anyways, thank you all again for stopping by my channel. I really do appreciate everybody that stops by. That's the reason that it happened, from the Gabby's Goods to Gabby's Garden. I mean, I have 15 to 20 years, experience working in the garden, and I've had, I don't know how many videos on Gabby's Goods if you want to go look at them, about how to start a garden, and everything, and it's all on there about, how to start corn. Last year I had corn. I never had corn before, and, I grew it. I wanted to grow it from the seed, but I didn't. I had to get the plants, but still I grew them. You know what I mean? But that's all on Gabby's Goods and everything. So, anyways, I have a lot of gardening videos on Gabby's Goods. If you want to watch them on there, I'm gonna try to do some other things with gardening. I need to kill the grass out there. I'm gonna have a fall garden, and I'm gonna do other things like procreation, some roses and hydrangeas and stuff like that. So anyways, thank you all again for stopping by my channel. It does mean a lot to me, for everybody to watch my videos, and please leave a comment. That means the world to me. I really do enjoy talking to everybody and see what everybody is up to and keeping in touch with everybody. So again, like I said, thank you again for stopping by my channel. Please like and subscribe. I guess, everybody has their saying and stuff, and my kind of saying is, just do what you can do, run wooden belt in a day, and you're only one person, you can only do so much, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to clean things up, and, I mean, I never even thought that this would even happen to me. I mean, I'm an OCD person. I used to be an OCD person about, like, cleanliness and organization and all that, and everything's it's getting back to that, and I have until next month to get all this done. That's my own deadline, but I'm trying to get it done as soon as possible. I want it done, like I said, as soon as possible. That's what I really have been working on. Cleared out the garage and the den, and I need to sweep up the den. There's a little bit more in the den to do, not much more. And like I said, when I get done, I'll show you everything and all. I think I did do a video. I'm completely shocked about how bad that room got. I don't even know how that even happened. But anyways, things happen to people, and, things really do happen for a reason. I mean, things have happened to me, and I've learned a lot from life and everything. But what was my little thing I was going to say? I'm trying to remember. I can't even remember. But just make, really the best of each day. I know that sounds kind of cliche. And, make yourself happy and do something that's going to make yourself happy. That makes me happy more than anything in the world, is to make yourself happy. If it was, like I said, my dad was cutting the bushes down, I was mowing the yard, and I was pulling the weeds and, pulling up and in the front and the flowers and decorating. Do what makes you happy, because you'll be a lot happier if you put yourself first. But anyways, thank you again. Like I said, for everybody that stops on my channel, I really do appreciate it. I'm going to try and build this channel up, and I please hope that you will subscribe to my channel as well. And also, have a good day and night. Bye-bye.